Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Factory Frontline podcast. So today we have Raghav with us, the CEO of the bag company, a very young and very vibrant a friend of mine. So we have a lot of perspectives to hear from him today, and let's dive into the podcast and let's hear what he has to say about his business and what he has done in the last few years. So welcome Raghav, welcome to the
Hi,
show.
thank you so much. Hi everyone. Thank
Yes.
you.
So tell me, Raghav, tell me about a little bit about yourself for the viewers so that they understand about you and the business. So then we could probably go into a lot more of questions.
Hi everyone. Hi Rizwan. I'm
Hi.
Raghav Bhattad from the Bag Company. So basically, I'm an IIT graduate. Did my engineering from IIT Varanasi, and I've done my masters from London Business School, masters in management, and then I came back to India to join my family business as a CEO and to grow it to the next level.
Okay. Great, great. I have a lot of questions about you joining the family business.
Yeah.
But before that, we'll also try to understand about your business. And you said it's almost like 20 years since your family is into this business. So tell us about this whole marketing space. Like, I think your product is more than it being a functional product. It's also a marketing product. So tell us a little bit about the demand and the growth and how things have changed in the bag space in your space, in your industry. Also, tell me why did you guys finalize to name it the bag company? It's very exciting.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, it was started by my dad almost 25 years ago.
Okay.
So we are into this packaging industry. We are into this non-woven bag segment from those many years. So
Okay.
basically, I feel like 5-10 years ago we didn't have like this didn't have that much of a demand because there were like really lot of plastic bags, but since the government and everyone, like even the companies, are focusing towards sustainable solutions, so once they ban the plastic, this is a really good alternative to plastics. It can be reused like 100 times, right? It's waterproof, like the paper is not waterproof, it's waterproof, it can be reused 100 times. And the most important thing is it actually is a form of advertisement for your business.
True.
So it's not just a bag is not just something that you carry some product in. For a business, it's something that they carry their brand in, right?
Correct.
So that's why we are into this space. So I'm like really interested about sustainability and also like branding and marketing. So like I've learned quite a lot about this in my masters. So it was my masters in management was like this marketing, business, analytics, and everything. So I think that uh,
Brought
my
you back to the
yeah, that brought me back
business.
to the business.
Okay.
And
But
yeah.
I was asked, I told you, right? I had a question for you about that. A lot of people, at least my friends or the people I've known, they go out to outside or they go out outside India, and they finish their masters, get a job, and they don't want to come back to India. What kind of pulled you back into the business?
I mean, I think India is growing a lot. So if you wanna earn in the next 10 years, I think that's gonna be
India is the
India.
place?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
anyone, I guess, if you wanna earn huge, insanely, I guess if you do everything right and if luck's on your side a little bit,
Okay.
so I think you can't earn anywhere else as much as you can earn in India.
Oh, great.
So
That's a good
I'm very
insight.
optimistic on India.
No, I think everyone is the manufacturing segment. At least for us, when we research about it, the kind of growth we are seeing
Yeah.
is enormous. And I think after China, the second big market for manufacturing could
India.
definitely be India. I think there's no doubt about that.
Still have a long way to reach China.
Obviously,
Yeah.
China is like there. So,
Yeah.
but still, we are at least the second,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
or
yeah.
trying to
Try
be
to be, yeah.
them. So, which is a good fight we have. Anyways, so tell us a little bit about the whole second generation ownership of manufacturing, because we were discussing about this. At least 50% of the manufacturers have their second generation into the business. So, what difficulties are there when you are doing a second generation business, and what is also the advantages of having a second generation business?
Okay, so I'll tell you a little bit of my experience. Like back in London, like almost like 90% of my class were second generation entrepreneurs, like all of them.
So,
I
so
learned
now all the second generation is
they have
studying
back.
outside. Okay.
Yeah, plus I mean it's for like I guess it's for networking and now
Correct.
everyone's back. So I learned quite a lot from them. So I think first generation, like it takes 20 years or 25 years or whatever to build a product, to start from zero, from the scratch, to grow it to a certain level. And then when you come in as a second generation, you have an head start, right? So I mean I don't have to like start from zero. I already have like a very
The
huge
base is
setup.
set,
Yeah,
the
the base is
platform
set.
is set.
Yeah, I have a huge setup for me. So I just need to go out there and like kill it. So I think that's very big plus point of second generation. Plus you get a lot of experience from your previous generation. So you kind of don't make those mistakes that they made already. And then I think you just need to bring innovation and take their experience, and then probably you can grow the business much more better. Yeah.
True,
So
true,
I guess
true.
it's a
But what is
very good.
also the thing which you feel this could have been a little better being a second generation?
Yes, second, yeah. So I think the first, like the decision making power, like especially Indian families, they hand it over like slowly. So I kind of think that's something I really want to like. I don't want to ask for everything, right? So I think that's a big thing. And also one more problem that I think almost every first generation should solve, like generation should solve is the branding part of their business.
True,
Like
true.
you were asking, right, why I
Exactly.
named it the bag company.
Exactly.
So that was the reason. Actually, so our company name, it was like, I mean, obviously it's auspicious or it's like very close to my parents' hearts, the company name, the older name. But I still think like if you want to go out in this era and you need to export your products to like everywhere else outside India, you need something Western or not Western, maybe something which everyone understands.
True. Or I think
Yeah.
more than being understood, I think it is about more than, it is more about being able to pronounce it maybe.
Pronounce it,
Or because see,
yeah.
Google doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Right now, Google is known to everybody in the
Yeah.
world. You can't even say
Yeah.
an auto driver doesn't know Google anymore. Google Pay is like
Yeah.
the thing. But it doesn't mean anything. But the fact that it was nice to sound and it's easy to pronounce, that's like
aesthetic as well. So yeah.
So one quick joke was an auntie of mine has stopped calling the powder Gokuls and all. She calls it Googles. So that's kind of the penetration of an international brand inside India.
True.
So having something very simple and very easy is definitely a very powerful branding technique to kind of go outside India, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And your name, the bag company, also is a very crisp and precise name, which kind of means what you do.
It took me almost 6 months. I thought so many names. I mean, like I wanted some Sanskrit name, like westernized Sanskrit. I tried everything. I tried some Italian or French or old Greek names as well, like old Greek, some fancy sounding words.
Okay.
But then I settled to like keep it simple.
Okay.
And then I got the bag company.
Good. I think it's a brilliant name. About your products, just to dwell a little about or understand a little about your products. After you came into the business, what are the kind of changes you brought in, or tell me a little bit about how the manufacturing within your business, because I know after seeing your manufacturing units and stuff, I see how there is a change from it being a small unit and then a small printing space, and then it became a little bigger, then more rented space, and then new units. So could you tell a little bit about what you have brought into the manufacturing business?
So I think firstly, I feel I brought a little automation into this. Like before me coming in, everything was like, I mean, you know, Indian businesses, right?
True.
They're like Indian SMEs, basically, not businesses.
Heavy.
So, yeah. So they were like, everything was manually, everything was written on paper and everything. And you have to make like 10 calls to finish a job, right? So I think automation will help me like in saving time, and probably it'll have systems in place so that it's not run by people. Like if someone leaves and someone comes in, it's very easy, right? So even if someday like I am busy with something, it'll all be run by systems. Plus it'll be time saving, like cost saving, like energy saving and everything. So I'm trying to do that. And also after I've come in, we've set up a new manufacturing unit. Right now we used to do only like one type of bag, but now we have like 5 or 6 different types in our new manufacturing unit. So I think as the demand increases, we also need to stay in line with the world. So
Good.
we are trying to make various kind of bags, various innovations, and like they're like it's a new innovation every 2 3 years, right? So I think we just can't stay behind everyone. We have to try and like research and try making new things.
Okay.
So that's it. That's what I brought in. And actually, I have personally been to China for like 5 times,
Oh.
and I personally like source for the machines, and all of them are imported. So like to control the precision, the quality, the finishing, and everything. So what I'm thinking is we are focusing on very high tech machines with like good quality and obviously affordable pricing for Indian
Good, good,
markets.
good, good. I think pricing always
Yeah.
stays in one of the checklists for Indians, so we
Yeah.
can't get rid of that. But uh, I also want to understand a little more quickly. Just tell us, after you've come in with a lot of technique and imported machines and all that, what has changed in terms of the quality of your products, and or tell me what is that one thing you would say uh, is definitely better if someone comes and gets their bags done with you. Why would you say that?
Okay. Uh, I think quality is, as I've already told you, since all our machines are imported, like they're international standards from reputed companies. I think we have, like, for example, I'll tell you one case. Like, we have a printing machine that is actually it has ARC, that is auto registration control. So basically, what happens if a printing goes a little bit wrong, the sensors analyze it and they set it right ASAP. So right, so we can produce good printed, like good quality at scale. Right now, like we had to like manually check every bag, and sometimes there are mistakes. So we can do that. So I think that has changed a lot. Plus, I think even in our in-house, the workflow of our process, we actually have automated workflow setup. So where now I don't think some manager or my dad, they don't need to make 10 calls. They can tell one person, and then the bag, like it's everything is written and everything is where. And I'm also setting up an ERP for our
Okay.
company.
Okay.
So once it's done, I guess probably we'll have a
A
lot of
lot more control.
yeah
I
on
think
that, yeah.
that's I think when scale happens bigger, the one thing which can help scale is definitely having control.
Yeah.
If you don't have control, if you scale, it will definitely go haywire.
Yeah.
I think someone told me you can never, correct, you can never scale confusion. You can only scale clarity.
Yeah, true.
That's
True
like
that.
something which
Yeah.
someone said.
True.
Anyways, thanks a lot for coming in. And just one final question, because I'm into the marketing space. I create videos and I travel across to meet a lot of manufacturers and create manufacturing content. So tell us why is it important for manufacturers to kind of come out and start showing out their manufacturing, get a little more into marketing? Because I know a lot of manufacturers doing turnovers in crores are still like they don't even have a proper social presence or don't even have a website. But they're like, अब तो धंधा चल रहा है क्यों? So a lot of people are a little not so open about marketing, and because you are a second generation entrepreneur or who's running the manufacturing show now, tell us what's the importance of marketing in manufacturing.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, there's actually a saying in Hindi which means whatever is visible, only that sells.
I think another podcast someone told me the same thing.
Yeah. So I think like, in fact, even it took me a lot to convince my first generation that we need this factory shoot, like we need this shoot. They were like, why so expensive? What's the point? But I'm like, we need it. Like we need it to show it to our clients, to show it to our vendors, or to show it to anyone new who might see that and trust us. Like I think it builds marketing in manufacturing, builds credibility of your business. I think that is very important. That I mean, the goodwill and the credibility, it actually goes long term. And the second thing is, as I told you, people buy whatever they see again and again and again. So I think
You're
that's
like,
also
जो
a reason.
दिखता है वो बिकता है.
जो दिखता है वही बिकता है. Yeah, yeah. So that was one more reason, and I think in today's era of like, I mean, social media, AI, and everything, you just can't stay behind. Like you need to show yourselves out to the world. You just can't stay in a bubble in just one city or a state and try to get orders from that place. But you need to, like, go out and show everyone, like, across the world, because I mean, that's only by doing that you'll probably able to scale your business at like huge levels.
True,
Yeah.
true. I think
Yeah. And
when a lot of international brands can come in Hyderabad
yeah,
and be so successful, what
yeah,
stops
copying
us
us.
from going
Yeah,
outside India
yeah,
and
yeah,
becoming
yeah.
successful?
And I'll
So,
tell you, in fact, Indian quality is also like really good compared to Chinese quality,
true,
but
true.
international buyers prefer China over India because they are good at marketing. Like
Correct.
they are really good at marketing.
Correct.
So I think Indians are not that good. They're very good at building quality, but they cannot show that properly to the world.
Correct.
So you need to show yourself. Yeah.
Great. I think wonderful insights, and I think we will definitely connect a lot more and keep discussing about a lot of things about your business in the marketing space. But since we are really short of time today, we have to wrap this at a very small time. Thanks a lot, Raghav, for
Thank you.
spending few days with me and kind of taking me around and showing your business, plus having this opportunity to talk to you about your business. And
I just want to add one more
please,
thing,
please,
like about the Zook films. I mean,
please.
you guys are phenomenal. Like I didn't expect like so professionalism. Like I didn't even know that you can shoot so much in a manufacturing setup until I saw you working for 2 days. Like
Okay.
we have been working from 9 to 7 every day, like for 2 days, like shooting. So I guess if any manufacturer like sees this podcast, I mean I urge them to like book a video shoot with you guys. I think it'll be really good.
That's thanks a lot for the wonderful words. But anyways, I think even after this, I would want you to kind of continue this relationship. Keep if there's anything for you also, we would
Yeah.
love to be a part of it or helping you in any form of content support, or you just want to call and ask Rizwan, what do you think I should do? I think we are always available for you. So
Thank you.
wonderful to know you here. But again, coming back to the podcast, thanks a lot for your time, and looking forward to see you. And I really urge you to kind of come out and create a personal brand for yourself, because the kind of space you are in, remember I told you, it's not about one big volume, it's about multiple volumes. So because you're dealing with a multiple volume business, you kind of have to show yourself more out there to kind of get more from the market. So looking forward to see your personal brand getting built, and thank you again for spending this time. So that was Raghav for you today. We really kind of excited to be in Hyderabad, and Hyderabad, after a long time I'm coming to Hyderabad, is just booming and growing so much. So thank you audience for watching this video, and if you like this content, please like and subscribe. And if you want to, we will promise you that we bring in more such interesting people to this show and interview them and see what is their side of the story. And see you in the next podcast. This is Rizwan from Factory Frontline. Thank you.